Okay, let's talk about something we've all felt. That huge gap between wanting to study and, well, actually doing it. We're going to get into why that happens and why the real secret isn't some magical burst of motivation, but something much more reliable. Discipline.
Does this sound familiar? You tell yourself this every single night, right? You're full of good intentions. Tomorrow, you promise yourself, tomorrow's the day. I'm gonna get serious.
But then tomorrow actually comes, and boom! Suddenly, you're exhausted. Your phone feels like it's buzzing in your pocket, even when it's not. The topic is just boring, and literally anything else, even staring at the wall, seems way more interesting than opening that book.
Look, if that cycle sounds painfully familiar, then this is the wake-up call you've probably been avoiding. We're about to dig into the real reason this keeps happening, and more importantly, how you can finally break that cycle for good.
So first up, your brain on distraction. This gets right to the heart of why studying feels like such an uphill battle. And here's the most important thing to get. This is not about you being lazy or not smart enough. The real problem is actually in how our brains have been rewired.
Yeah, you heard that right. The problem is that your mind has been trained for distraction. Think about it. Our entire world, with the constant pings, notifications, and endless scrolling, has basically reconditioned our brains to want and expect easy, nonstop stimulation.
And this right here, this is the battle going on inside your head. On one side, you've got the quick, easy dopamine hits. Short videos, notifications, mindless games. And on the other side, you've got the slow burn reward of hard work. Things like studying, solving a really tough problem, or deep reading. Now, which one do you think a brain trained for instant gratification is going to lean towards? So your brain is basically asking itself this simple question: why on earth would I do hard work when easy fun is right here, just one click away? And look, it's not your fault your brain thinks this way, but it is your responsibility to start retraining it.
And that brings us to the next big idea. This is a huge mindset shift. Section 2, the motivation lie. This is the truth that every successful person deep down already knows.
Just think about this for a second. No top athlete, no brilliant scientist, no winner in any field ever woke up feeling 100% motivated day in and day out. They didn't get where they are by waiting to feel like it.
Because what is motivation, really? It's a feeling. It's an emotion. And what do we know about feelings? They're totally unreliable. They can change based on your mood, how much sleep you got, even what you had for breakfast.
Discipline, though, that's a different beast entirely. Discipline isn't a feeling. It's a decision. It's a choice you actively make, especially when you don't feel like it. And it's those decisions, stacked one on top of the other, that actually build your future.
So, this brings us to a really crucial moment. Section 3, choose your future. This is where you've got to be brutally honest with yourself. I want you to really picture the two paths on this next slide.
Okay, here are the two versions of you. Version 1 is the path of procrastination. You keep putting it off. You watch your friends get ahead. Opportunities that should have been yours just slip by. And one day, you're left whispering to yourself, I wish I had started. But then there's version 2, the path of discipline. You start today. Yeah, it's a struggle. You're bored sometimes, but you keep going anyway. And years from now, you're the one who's proud, confident, and successful.
So, which life do you actually want? Seriously, because that choice isn't made in some distant future. It's made right now, today. All right, now that we understand what's at stake, let's get practical. Let's talk about the how. Section 4 is the 25-minute rule. This isn't about some superhuman willpower. It's about having a simple system for focus that anyone can use.
And please hear me on this. You do not lack intelligence. You are not incapable. If you failed before, it's because you didn't have a system. Trying to force yourself to study for 5 hours straight isn't a strategy. It's just a form of torture, and it's designed to fail.
So here's a dead simple system that top performers swear by. It's the focus formula. Step 1, just 25 minutes. Set a timer, pick one thing to study, and put your phone out of sight. Step 2, take a 5-minute break. Actually get up, walk around, stretch, get some water, but the key is no scrolling on your phone. Step 3, repeat that little cycle 4 times, and then you've earned a longer break. That's it. It's that simple.
And this quote just ties it all together, doesn't it?
Your future isn't built on some vague, perfect tomorrow that never comes. It's built by what you actually do today. Every single one of those 25-minute sessions is another brick in the foundation of the life you want.
Which brings us to our final, most powerful point. Section 5, start now. Because after everything we've talked about, the choice is and always has been completely yours.
Let this one sink in for a second. Right this very moment, someone out there with less natural talent than you has their head down and they are studying harder than you. And if you keep waiting, they're going to be the one to grab the opportunity that should have been yours.
So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait to feel motivated. Start when you're tired. Start when you're scared. Start when your plan is a total mess and things are completely imperfect. Just start.
Because in the end, it all comes down to this one question. Years from now, when you look back at this exact moment, are you going to say, I am so glad I started that day? Or are you going to say, I wish I had? The choice is yours.